Welcome back for the Divine Feminine update for November. Now, I'm telling you, I'm picking up on some karmic energy. I really am. And now the cat's going. There's been an interesting few days, which, those of you that are members, I'm telling you, it's really strange. I think it's because next month we're going to be having Neptune going direct, and a lot of it to do with psychic attacks. I really do. And more than likely it's because of Scorpio placements. I'd highly advise clearing your home, smudging your home, using crystals if you need to. There's a certain point in the journey where you will become the crystal, so to speak. And I've said that a lot of times, but there are certain times, if you're feeling run down, you're going to need to revert back to those things. So have been having some very funky things happen, which I have told Giggle about, and I highly advise, especially for those of you that are more susceptible, this would be the time really between now and into December, really to smudge your homes, clear your homes, get your situation sorted. Let's have a look at Divine Feminine. Now, I do feel that for Divine Feminine, I feel there is some energy that is directly impacting. It feels like the base chakra, solar plexus, sacral chakra. It's all the lower areas of the body. There can be some tension. There also could be a little bit of lightheadedness and dizziness. You can be going on and off your feet. Fatigue definitely is going to dissipate, but I feel, that's as we move to the mid-month, especially in December, we're going to feel that energy picking up. As Jupiter goes direct, I can't wait. Although I have always been taught to live in the moment. Let's see what's coming up for Divine Feminine. Hope you got a cuppa. I've got a cuppa. I've got my hot chocolate. It's been one of those days. It was going to be an early day. It wasn't an early day. It was a very late day. So, okay. Okay, you guys are trying to make a judgment on a situation. You're also trying to get grounded. Throat chakra. You've got things to say. You want somebody to make up their mind in this situation. But again, this also can be quite perplexing to you because, to a degree, you're trying to be rational with the circumstance, and I feel it's surrounding your masculine. You do have passion, but you're trying to put that to the past. And it's not that you don't have passion for this person. You're kind of making reference to the point where, that energy can be coming in. It can be spiking. The sacral chakra energy can be spiking. There also could have, for those of you in communication, there could have been a heated exchange. But I feel, some of you are wondering when this transformation's happening, and it's almost like the phoenix rising. You're wondering when that situation is transforming. I do feel there's opportunities coming towards you. This can be something also that divine masculine is tuning into, where they're feeling a little bit triggered that you have options. Okay. They are thinking a lot to do with the fact that, they know how they were. So they do worry that you may meet the mirror of who they used to be, and it concerns them. Divine Feminine can be having some trust issues relating to Divine Masculine. Now, these can be fleeting things. It doesn't have to be something that's super, super heavy. We've got a couple of sectors. We have a king. We have two knights. So intellectually, you can be, and especially in the heart of it, you do have this passion for this person. You have this, but you're trying to look at something brutally honest. You're like, okay, is there a potential that this can transform? Do I trust this? And, once bitten, twice shy, but it doesn't mean to say things can't change. But I do sense this apprehension. So you're trying to be rational with the circumstance. And sometimes, when we are rationalizing things, we can go into realism, just brutal realism. You also want counterpart to be more realistic. Also, the way you are viewing something and the way they're viewing something is very different. I don't think they mean it intentionally. It's just a different viewpoint. It was something that they really, they just look at things differently to how you do. It doesn't mean to say they're not in agreement with you. They're also saying, and this is easier said than done. There's something of and this can be very contextual. So depending on if you're in communication, you're not in communication. Hi, Sway. What they're making reference to is please don't personalize my behavioral patterns. Please don't feel that's to do with you. So it feels a little bit like an apology. This could be coming through in the 3D, but definitely it's coming through in the cards that this person doesn't want you to personalize those things. Some of you are sensing that something is coming, that something is shifting. It can be making you feel anxious. This also could be because you're on the precipice of making a major decision. Those of you that have children, you're going to have changes happening with them also. I do feel, okay, feminine is very fed up. Feminine is to the point that she wants justice, and it's almost to the point if she's not going to receive justice, she's really wanting to put the cycle to bed, but it's like wrapping up a cycle. But it's there's a possibility of anger really spiking. You don't want to, it's not necessarily that you want to quit. You want to quit the bad cycle. So you're like, look, can we just move to the next level of, Mario Brothers? Can we just move to this next level? For some of you, you do very much remember and you do see beyond the veil that this person actually to the core is a very gentle, loving individual. That a lot of what is going on the outside is quite a front. You also could have a masculine energy that comes towards you to give you a piece of advice. Some of you do feel that the evil eye's on you. This can be on the joint connection. It's almost like you feel it's doomed to fail. And I don't think that's, what would the word be? I don't feel it's an intentional thing. It's almost like a subconscious thing that you're tuning into and you're like, and ultimately jealousy can cause a lot of things. External energies can cause a lot of things. It will inevitably only ever be temporary, but you're sensing such. There is a past over loved one that is guiding this individual, and I also feel on your side of the fence they're doing such too. It's really strange, for a long time I tend to pick up portals when spirit energy is around more so, and at the moment I really have, probably over the last 2 months, it's become heavier. Definitely our ancestors at the moment are really guiding us. They're also wanting you to travel gently. This can be being very, very aware, making sure you're rested. So if you are driving, that you're super conscious and aware. Counterpart could be going through a bit of a stage of bad luck at the moment. They could be thinking this. Some of you also are feeling, you're feeling very firm about how you feel this should look. And that's not in the context of, imagery or the shallowness. It's more, the subject matters that would need to evolve in order for this situation to be successful in your mind. Some of you have thought about moving forward. This person, yet again, it's almost like as you're making decisions to move forward, it feels as though they're coming into your dream state. Sometimes this also can take the shape or form of anxiety, headaches, panic attacks. But there is going to be a change here. There also could be a light bulb moment for Divine Feminine. I feel you are moving into detachment, but it is your chakra system at the moment is a little bit out of sort. I do feel it's going to come into balance. I definitely feel you're wanting to make solid plans, especially in the first week of December. Some of you are feeling this person is always going to have a fear of commitment, but some of you can be embodying this. For some of you, it is, especially if you had been in communication. There is a circle of concern in this situation. It can be that somebody is unwell. This person also could have been unwell. You could have been taking it that this person was not interested. They're also making reference to a point in time where there was a circumstance where you were supporting this individual surrounding that. Some of you can be getting some information through the grapevine. Some of you, this person really regrets walking away from the circumstance. This does feel past tense. Some of you, the only reason why you would do that is if you see that the change is not occurring. But again, that it's almost like, you know, there's a point in the journey where you will feel there is a physical umbilical cord on your back. And if you go on to runner, chaser, enabler, you'll find those things just don't work. And it is quite triggering. Your subconscious mind is mulling over this situation. What's been shown from the cards is very much for a certain group of you. It's almost like you're so close. You are ascending. I can say trust the process. We never do when we're going through it. But there is this faithful connection here in the mix. There is this spiritual connection that is, I feel, in the first week, there's a bit of a shake-up. You don't want anything based on a lie. You want transparency. Some of you have major questions. Some of you want to get back to this happiness. You're not quite sure how to. Some of you could feel that you're in a bit of a funk. There also could be a situation surrounding money that you're dealing with. Some of you this week could make major decisions, you know, in relationship to your career, your goals, where you're going. But it feels very, you know, to liberate yourself out of circumstances as well. Again, I'm definitely saying some of you are going to hear TF as single, that you got the reunion card. This is coming very close. Something is happening very quickly here. Just as you feel you're literally feels this way, just as you're physically getting to the point you're like so nonchalant, it's like, look, this isn't going to happen, this is messy. I do feel this energy is coming in. Some of you also could have a paranoia. You could be in hermit mode at the moment and feel that you need to rest and recover. This could move into the first week of December, but I feel this spring in your step that's going to come. I do feel some of you can be getting some information directly from the horse's mouth. There is a large group of you that maybe had a parent energy. The main parent energy that's been shown to me today is a male energy. For those of you who that individual message rings true, this person, how can I explain them? Very wise person. For some, yes, they were schooled. For others, no. But very wise, very, very intellectual. People were very drawn to this person. Although this person, to a degree, really did hide certain attributes of who they were. This person, this individual who's transcended over, they're making reference to the fact that they are with you, that they're supporting you. They're showing me a tray. This could be something that this person used quite a bit. They do feel spiritually they're trying to work on your higher heart chakra. For some, they are saying, even though you are feminine in nature and energy, that they always knew that you had a masculine vibration in you to handle the things should you need to. They want you to trust yourself. They want you to understand that this is a process. They're also saying that you're closer than you think. Some of you are going to have synchronicities happening inside your house. I'm noticing the light coming through on the back of the card, and it's almost like this could be connected to a door. This could be of the early evening. They could be bringing birds to you. They're trying to get your attention, but it's mainly a hello. It's nothing negative, that I'm getting from it. Anything else they want me to tell you? They're definitely watching you. They're definitely supporting you. But they're saying it's so close. It's so close. They're on the other side. They're trying to resolve certain blockages for you. They're also saying if you're, for some of you, it could be that your rib is hurting. Oh, okay. They're making reference to Adam and Eve. They're wanting you to remember in the context of Adam and Eve, this person is going to be grateful for you. They're asking you to light a candle for them and to send your wishes and prayers to them. They're definitely making reference to a change in a home. This could be some ideas you've had. This can be some hopes and dreams you're having. I also feel you're going to receive a gift. This gift, I do feel Divine Masculine has had for a while. For some of you, it could have been that they gave this to you many moons ago, but they kept it. They didn't get rid of it. And I do feel it's going to be given back to you. I will leave it at that for tonight. And tomorrow we will check in with the karmic third party, which I do feel, like I said, please do smudge your homes. Smudge your homes, get your rest, drink your fluid. As we do move over into December, I'll give you some tips and updates. Especially keep an eye on the community tab. I'm going to, as we are transitioning through December, I'm going to be giving tips Take care. Love to hear your feedback, how this situation resonated with you.